Ooh, subroutine. Subroutine is Poggies. Look at Restlessness. It depicts either a rock guy or a cool scaly person. It retains. Anything that retains is a huge upgrade, especially for situational plays like this one, because you only have to get a bad draw from it one time in a situation where you need something else. But also maybe it's a rock guy. Probably. I don't know if it's worth 88 gold. Well, maybe it is. Thing is, if we get a hand with both dual cast and zap, it's playable. Momentum strike also goes down to 0. We can actually build around Restlessness. Sure, you know what? Why not? Especially if we had the money to buy the subroutine that gives you mana when playing powers, because then they play for -1. 11 is not nice. We're gonna Gambler's Brew for some defense. That's really nice, actually. Defend, Cold Snap is a full block that generates the Frosty Boys. Dude, what the hell? Look, in turn 1, because I used the Gambling Potion, we get to immediately play the Restlessness I just bought, and then we get 2 defends that are pointless. Come on. Come on. That's so sad. But we do want offense this hand, so maybe it's not all bad. Actually, we don't want offense this hand anymore. So good, Omega lol. I mean, it was pretty incredible for that. 0 mana for draw 2 cards and gain 2 energy is so good. And then you just drew nothing. It's gonna happen. It makes me happy. It's gonna happen. There's actually some specific bosses as well that punish you in a way that makes this easier. Like the draw, like any boss that enforces minus card draw on you. This is incredible. It's Pot of Greed, basically. So Boost Away is mixed for Restlessness. We're not going to build entirely around Restlessness. And here we go. Immediately we have... Dude, we can do turn 1 Restlessness on a 7-card hand. I have to say, that's pretty dang cool. Let's see how much damage we can do to the Waterfall Giant on turn 1. First sub. Then Hails. And then Zappity Zaps. And then Tesla Coil. My plan is actually to use Snecko Oil now. Or not. No, actually, we're going to use Snecko Oil now. Draw up to 10 cards. Get fairly moderately-ish, kind of. Oh, it could have been worse. We ruined the Restlessness. But we get to upgrade basically the entire hand. Capacitor actually can be played for 2. That's a lot of 3s, actually. We didn't do very goodly. But we can set up 4 lightnings on turn 1. And ruin, just kidding, we don't ruin Restlessness at all because it stays in our hand. Okay, now we just punch and Robot blast him until he dies. We drew a 0-cost card, so we can play Restlessness for 3 cards and 3 mana. Unfortunately, it goes directly to the discard, so we can't draw it again. But let's use the Clarity Extract. If we win, we get 2 relics. And then we'll have much less need for the potions from the surge of power that we shall be granted from such a happening. Oh, we finally have the Frost Orb for Blizzard. And we get to exactly block because of having a said Frost Orb. Yeah, we're basically almost halfway done now. I would say we have a fair chance of beating the boss without taking any damage, but at the same time, we have the explosion at the end that's going to be virtually impossible to handle. Oh god, we can channel 5 lightning with Voltaic already. That's kind of crazy. So we'll double evoke that. We want to end up with full passive orbs for passive value. And then Voltaic doubles its own power every time. Okay, yeah. And then now the Tesla Coil gets to do with 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 damage for 0. And it's a very electricity blast, which is super cool. Yeah, he's down to 53, and we haven't taken damage yet. I'm sorry, he went up to 68. But we have 15 DPS. DPO, which is damage per orb. Oh, dude, Voltaic is channeling 10 lightning now. And if we hadn't upgraded it on turn 1, it would have burnt out, which I forgot, and we didn't upgrade it like a fool. But we can fix that. Voltaic Blast. Jeez. Yeah, they didn't even have to play Tesla Coil. Ding, 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 ding. Unfortunately, it killed our 1 Frost Orb, which is definitely going to save our lives. It's literally impossible for us to die because we have only need to generate 24 block to take 0 damage. Can we, no. We aren't going to get a 0 damage boss fight, unfortunately, even if we had kept the Frosty. We're going to take 7 damage from the boss in total. +1 strength. Now we can forever regret that we didn't take the vulnerable. Just kidding, it's not that big of a deal. Orichalcum. I like Orichalcum. Echo Form. Do we get 2 Voltaics though? Because they multiply each other. Even if we never play Zap, the first Voltaic does 1, and the second one does 2. We have to upgrade both of them to not exhaust. However, allow me to point out that Echo Form will double the first Voltaic played every single turn. Which means it's better. It's Echo Form, baby. You basically don't get better than Echo Form. Unless you have Echo Form and it is somehow upgraded. If we upgrade our Restlessness, then even if we draw into Echo Form with it, we can play it. The Restlessness build continues. I'm so restless to win with Restlessness now, and I spent 88 gold on it, and my loss aversion prevents me from pretending like it was a bad choice. But it wasn't. Okay, Crazy Crab, let's go. I want our Happy Flyers to sync. Happy Flyers? They're not going to sync up, but it's kind of better if they're not. Dude, Hidden Gem. A random card in your draw pile gets replayed too. if it hits either of the voltaics, or if it hits Echo Form, there's no way, but we have to try. We could also grab Secret Technique on turn 1 for any skill. That's very powerful. Unfortunately, you mostly want powers to set up now. Yeah, we could grab Restlessness. But Hidden Gem. Hidden Gem is honestly very, very much of a good card. Even if it hits a bad card, it makes that card into a good card. Okay, we play Hidden Gem. And it hits a strike. Sad. And we punch over here. Well, we have literally all defense in hand. Literally, and one feral. We got no other setup on our, 7 card, 7 mana turn. But we don't take damage, I guess. I think the potion-shaped rocks do allow us to turn around. Use targeting cards or potions to change your orientation. So, our potion-shaped rock might come in clutch here. There's no reason to use it before it ends the fight or if it helps us avoid the crazy, insane death turn. Even if we're taking a heavy damage on that turn, if we don't turn around, like right now, the damage is pretty heavy. We can use Shackling Potion as an option. Oh, what random orb will we get today? Wait, what's that crab in the middle holding on the emotes? Supremacy. I hope Professor Galvez is doing well. I'm terrible at checking in on fellow Twitch peoples. I feel guilty forever. Wait, oh wait, I get a random orb, that's why I played that. Okay. Well, Voltaic 1 is weak, but Voltaic 2 will not be so weak. Okay, yeah, that's all you really need. Let's use Shackling Potion, because it gets multiplied on the back, so it'll negate a lot more damage. There we go. Even if it's not getting perfect value on the front, it's made up for it getting multiplied at the back. So now we only take 3 damage. Ooh, Exterminate is good here. I'm so sad Echo Form is buried so deep in the deck, and Ball, Lightning, and Zap are both buried so far away. It is honestly tragic. Okay, and again, we're out of hand. We're playing a Defend Plus is worse than not playing it, which is just, like, silly. Oh yeah, we get to return this to hand and play it again. I haven't even gotten the interaction with Feral yet. And then we just don't play this. Okay, we're doing pretty good damage-wise, so we still got a lot of HP. And he's preparing the rocket. We can turn around with the potion, which we don't need to. No Echo Form or anything else I need to be aware of right now. We will actually... Echo Form plays at 3, so even if we spend 2 mana, Restlessness will still allow us to play it, which is Bay. We can double evoke that for some block. Since playing the Cold Snap is required to get Restlessness going to get us further through the deck and play more stuff faster, it's worth to generate blocks from this, even if it's only 1 more than it otherwise would have been. In case we draw into Defend as well. Okay, we're evoking a lot, so... damage-wise, things aren't going that bad. For what we're taking. Less than a... yeah, we're taking, actually, only 15 on the Rocket Punch turn. leaving us with a nice healthy 30. Blue Vegas, let's go! Hi Blue Vegas, welcome doth hither. I don't want to give up Echo Form at all. Even if we have to pass up on Voltaic this turn. We also get to reduce Momentum Strike to 0 by playing it and turn ourselves around. We could generate a random orb, but I'd rather just take a little less damage. We only take 3 without playing any block. How you be? I'm doing pretty well. I had some poor sleep for a few nights, but after many YouTube videos, I finally had one that did pretty well. I'm happy for that. It's pretty nice. I still aim to escape my retail days, so any sort of progress to a job where I can do it for fun instead of not. Sugoi! I almost thought that was... I remember what that means, actually. It's like one of the 6 Japanese words in my vocabulary. Okay, we have Echo Form, yes. So this will channel 15 lightning. And who wants to do the math? 15 times 8? 15 times 8. 10 times 8 is 80. That's 120. So someone's probably going to die. It's a little less than that because we only evoke 4 lightnings the first time. Unless we dual cast. But we can't do that now because we need the double play here. So... Oh no, it doesn't, it double plays it at its current state, not the update in mid. It's fine, it's still incredible. Okay, we'll take 4 damage. Rocket Boy is down. I hope, did I say you're doing well? Did I ask you, oh, whatever. If I forget, I always passively hope that everyone is doing well. I even tell people sometimes that I hope they have a nice rest of their life, because if I'm going to wish them well, why should I not wish all of their life well? I don't want to just assume that someone's going to turn into someone who I wouldn't want to have a happy life. So, you know, there's that. Oh no! We didn't draw Tesla Coil until after we played all of our Lightningies. But it's okay, we get to double play it. So we win. I'm so sad the optimal form of Echo Form onto our channel Lightnings equal to Lightnings did not work fully. But oh well. Fire Potion. It's slightly better than a potion-shaped rock. Alright, 59 HP for the final boss, who is Doorman. Who likes Doorman? I don't know. Do I like Doorman? I think he's an interestingly designed boss, so I guess yes. Okay, Finesse. Finesse is less good when it can impede with our block, interfere with it. But we got plus Dex. We got other cards that block. It's not like we can fully and wholly rely on it. Okay, here's a reboot that has Retain. But we didn't start with the power. We have a Restlessness in hand. We could also grab FTL, which is nice. Plus, we actually do want the FTL because if we play 3 attacks in one turn, we get 1 strength. And we have like Feral as a power to make that very easy. We'll take that. There's Trash to Treasure. We gotta drink all of our potions now. We don't gotta, but we should. Okay, now that we've seen... now that we've seen everything we're gonna draw for the turn, even though we could have done 2 more damage by playing Strength first, it is now time to play the hand. Or discard it. Let's discard it. Actually, we'll play Bulk Up. Lol. I just remembered one time, because the Gambler's Brew is all about discarding your hand, I went down and I clicked the discard because I'm like, alright, time to discard my hand with the Gambler's Brew. And I just had to redo a fight that took like half an hour, and it was so sad. Okay, goodbye, bye, 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 bye. Give us our powers to set up. There's Stratagem and Feral. I want the infinite combo to work, but I also don't, because then we automatically win instead of having to try to win. But that's also kind of cool, because we did it ourselves. You still have to spot and make the combo. Restlessness, go! Hotfix. Hailstorm. Okay, we're halfway through the deck from turn 1, thanks to the calculated gamble. We shrunk a lot of powers out. There's a storm. And a zap. At least we can evoke these for some blockies. Oh yeah, this makes us pretty chunky with having Stronk. Okay, we don't breakpoint the potion-shaped rock into not taking 30 damage, so we're just gonna have to take 30 minus 13 damage for 17. Okay. Wow, super critical immediately letting us down. I'm so surprised. We could actually retain the hand with the super critical. That's pretty smart. Hi, Doorman. What? You again? Do you think this is the Shaper from Path of Exile? I don't think it is either, but I was just checking if you did. Okay, let's play subroutine. We got 2 Thunders, and we got Tesla Coil. We haven't drawn Capacitor yet, or Echo Form. There's Echo Form. I'm so glad we kept the super critical. Always good to check if something is the Shaper from Path of Exile. Yeah, exactly. You get it. So yeah, Echo Form, Thunder, Thunder. Double play those. Play the Strike. Yeah, it's worth playing the Strike. What are the last 2 cards in the deck? Capacitor, of course. It's fine. Just so we get the Strength, we play the Strike. And now we reboot. And see if Reboot shuffles into the draw pile. Come on, Reboot. Do it! No, it doesn't. But now we can just grab the Capacitor, or grab the Voltaic that immediately channels for 12 Lightning. We have 5 mana left. We do want to block, probably. He's attacking for 31. But what can we block? Oh wait, we're going to draw 4 cards as well. So what do we want to draw with 4 cards? Probably Voltaic. I Okay, FTL. We have enough to play the hand, so... And we actually got 22 block out of defense, because that's the defend pluses. And we channel 13 lightning now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, right, it also does 8 damage between each of them. Because of the, Oh, it was 14 every time we evoked a lightning. Wow. Incredible. I'm so sad we can't loop reboot, though. But yeah. Because then we would have just can infinitely play reboot to play 0 cost cards until the fight ends. Okay, this Dazed is actually getting in the way of Restlessness. And Finesse does lose us 2 block to draw a card. We'll have 1 HP left. But 3, 6, 9, 12. We need 30-something damage. If we die, I'm gonna be the saddest boy ever. It's not likely that we're going to change Finesse into anything. With 18 cards, we can't really plan on anything. It's probably best to leave ourselves a little bit of HP. But it's also an almost inconsequential amount of HP at the same time. And if we went into Voltaic, the fight immediately ends. There's a few cards that would actually end the fight. So you know what? Even though the odds aren't great, we actually only need, it was just 12, 27, we only need 18 damage. Let's gimbal the Finesse. Good morning, Elder Dragon Eidolon. How's your day going? Picked a mountain of gold to sleep on yet? Not yet, but I do have a plan to buy myself a gold coins print bed sheet, because as a dragon, that is hilarious. But my day's going pretty well. I hope yours is going well too. Anyway, hotfix, that is worth 12 damage, which is 6, 12, 24. It's not quite enough, but we still survive with 1 HP, which is really annoying because this guy's going to mode shift. I shouldn't have wasted the rock there. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! Let's go! He's attacking for 28. We have to block or kill him. Eventually, though, if I somehow ever make enough money and don't donate it all to charity past what I actually need, I will sleep on a pile of gold. Maybe I can rent one. Me, I'm lying here in pain, but otherwise I'm okay. That sounds very okay. Yeah, please do feel better somehow. I was gonna play I was gonna play Pathfinder again, but then somehow here I am, not playing Pathfinder. Okay, our first card is doubled, right? Echo Form. The total damage of Tesla Coil is not that high, actually. 8 plus 12 is 20. Glacier will fully block. It'll block 18 plus 4 times 2 is 24. That and Boost Away keeps us alive. Tesla Coil becomes a much less damage play, but that's fine. Had a dentist appointment yesterday, and now my whole upper jaw and lower hurts. Ooh. Yeah, that's awful. I got really lucky that when my wisdom teeth were removed, it wasn't painful at all. I don't know why. I hope the pain subsides quickly, though. Spire Finder. I found a Slay the Spire. I looked inside my heart, and I found a Slay the Spire. Okay, I think we have this in the bag now. it's almost impossible that we don't draw a hand that can kill this guy next turn. I did eventually. I wanted to hold on to them, but they were not in good shape. Hold on to them? I don't know that. Whatever. Okay, this kills him. 9 times 4 is double played as well. Did we just beat the last boss with literally 1 HP? We did, yes.